Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another video. So in this lesson we're picking up again where we left off in the previous video, and we've got all of these functions in place now for the blocking animation, timing, distance, and check opponent is attacking. We're not actually calling that function just yet, so what we're going to do is just copy that, and that can go straight into the void update, and we're going to put it either just above or below the apply gravity line for now. So we'll just quickly put in that we're calling that function in the comments. Let's save that off. We'll come to Unity itself and we'll come to the black robot. We'll need to add another animation under animation here. And I'll just assign the defense animation there. We'll also need to assign it under the player one movement. So let's assign that there and we'll hit play. So as always, we'll just let this run through. Okay, the opponent is high kicking. I can walk away and move forward, but if I move within the distance and then try and back away, we enter a blocking state. Now it's a little juddery at the moment, it's not perfect, but that's not a problem. We can work on polishing this up later. But for now, in fact, while I'm here, let's open up the opponent AI. So let's have a look. So we have this code in the void update. We're going to leave that. And this, where we set the opponent AI to equal high kick, we don't need that anymore. I'll leave the comment to delete for testing because that applies to the return line here. We'll keep that for the moment. Let's save that off. So let's now have a look here. We already have a build for player is standard attacking. We're going to implement that in the opponent AI. And I'm just going to come down to the void update. Yes, I thought so. We've got it all in the void update at the moment, the code for that build. We really should move that out into its own void. And I'll put this down the bottom with all the standard input manager and update players and opponent's position. Private void, let's give this a naming convention of is player attacking. Let's open and close the brackets there. And we're going to take this code from the void update. So if player 1 is kicking high or kicking low, and we go through the ORs for the left and punching left and right. If so, we set standard tracking to true. If not, we set it to false. We're just going to copy all of this if block, or should I say cut all of this code from the if block. And we'll paste that into the new function. Let's just copy this. And we'll come back up to the void update. And we'll just call that function with the rest of the functions we're calling. So let's put that into the comments. So let's put that in. We'll save that off. We'll come to the opponent AI now. And I can't remember if we already created a ball for this. So it doesn't look like I have, so we'll create that here, and as you probably guessed, we're just going to copy the code from the player 1 movement script, and we'll just swap out the naming convention. So obviously we'll have to implement this for the special moves as well, but for now we're just going to do the standard attacks, simply because we haven't implemented the special moves into the opponent AI as of yet. That is another thing we have to get around to shortly, but for now, we'll copy and paste that line in. Obviously, I'm just going to change player to opponent. And now that ball's in place, let's come down. And we're just going to copy and paste that entire void. Again, I'll put it near the bottom of the script. And again, I'm just going to change player to opponent in the naming convention for the void itself, and everywhere it says player 1, I'll need to change this to opponent. So I'll quickly just go through and do that now. So just the last two to do. And again, I'm just going to quickly go through and change the comments. And just like in the player script, I'll copy the naming convention for the void. And we'll call this in the void update. And we'll come to the void start. We really should set this as false here, so let's do that also. So standard attacking equals false, and we'll just put, we're setting that to false on startup. And we'll save that off. So let's have a look. We'll come to the play one movement. Apologies if you can hear the noise outside, but there's nothing I can do about that, I'm afraid. Let's come back to the blocking. I am actually thinking of breaking up these scripts, just to let you know, just to make things easier. So let me know in the comments if you like that idea. But anyway, we're going to come to, in the play one movement, check opponents attacking, opponent AI. And we're going to change this to opponent is standard attacking. And we'll change it in both the if blocks. We'll just save that off. So let's hit play again and we'll just run through again. So obviously the opponent will not just high kick anymore. It's going to high kick when I press the key. So as you can see, when the opponent is not attacking, I can move in close and move away without going into the blocking state. But when the opponent attacks and I'm pressing away, I will go into a blocking stance, and I think that works quite well for the moment. Let's stop that there. So we're going to leave it here for this lesson. Obviously lots more to do on blocking as there is everything, but we'll leave it here for this video, and I hope to see you in the very next lesson. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you next time, and as always, until then, bye for now.